Go, princess!
Go, Mayon!
Kaya mamaya sabihin mo na lang po.
Muna.
Over kasi. Sabihin mo, ako po si
Muna.
David yung nasa pangalan ng invitation.
Good afternoon to our university officials, our respected dean and assistant dean, esteemed faculty, members and staff of the College of Medicine, proud families and loved ones, and my fellow newly licensed physicians. Standing here today as a licensed doctor feels surreal. If there's one thing this journey taught me, it's that not all paths to becoming a doctor are straight. Some journeys are smooth, some are fast, but some, like mine, take a little longer, with more detours, more storms, and more moments of uncertainty. After college, I worked for 2 years because I thought I would never be able to continue medicine. Back then, becoming a doctor felt impossible financially. But my mother never stopped believing in me, even during the times when I had already stopped believing in myself. Looking back now, I realize it was not just optimism, it was faith. Because of God's grace and the PH scholarship program, I eventually found myself in the University of Northern Philippines College of Medicine. That opportunity changed my life, and for the first time, that dream felt possible. But just when things are finally moving forward, the pandemic happened. During online classes, I feel one-sided. It was the very first major academic failure I experienced. Because of that, I lost my scholarship. At that time, I honestly felt lost. For someone who already thought medicine was impossible once before, losing that scholarship felt like everything was falling apart again. But life continued. Through the prayers of my mother and the people who supported me, I kept going one day at a time. The clerkship came, and finally, we were able to return to face-to-face hospital duties. We were exhausted, yes, overworked, sleep-deprived, but we were finally doing what we dreamed of doing. But just a few months before clerkship ended, my mother passed away. And honestly, that was the hardest part of my journey. For the longest time, I was able to move forward because I knew I had my strongest support system behind me. Losing my mother made me feel like I suddenly had to face everything alone. I was devastated. There were days when I questioned how I could continue without the person who believed in me the most. But somehow, I did. Not because I was strong all the time, but because life's patience seemed to keep walking even when my heart is heavy. Then came another setback. I failed my oral revalidate twice, and because of that, I did a clinical clerkship intervention program, which extended my journey for another 6 months. At first, I saw it as another delay, another proof that maybe I was falling behind. But now, when I look back, I realize those 6 months also gave me something beautiful. Alongside my CCIP buddies, I formed friendships and memories I never expected to meet. In the middle of failure and uncertainty, I found people who understood the struggle without explanation. To my fellow CCIP buddies, you know who you are, thank you. We survived that season together. Eventually, I finished the internship as a midyear intern and took my first PLE in March 2025, and I failed. And I will be honest, failing the words hurts in a And so, just like every other freedom before that, I learned to move forward again, one day at a time. Looking back now, I realize that my delays shaped me more than my successes ever did. During the extra year after failing the boards, I encountered God in the deepest and most personal way possible. Through every storm, every heartbreak, every uncertainty, He never left me. Somehow, despite everything, God always provided exactly what I needed at the right time. And finally, this March 2026, we passed the PhD. It took me 7 long years before I could finally face doctor before my name. Yes, I lost years because of delays. Yes, I lost my mother along the way. Yes, there were moments when I felt left behind. As I watched people move ahead while I stayed behind, trying to rebuild myself again and again. But I also gained so much. I met beautiful souls I would have never met if my journey had gone exactly as planned. I created memories that would never have existed without those detours. I learned lessons that only pain, failure, and experience can teach. And most importantly, I learned what it truly means to surrender everything to God and continue walking by faith even when you cannot see the entire path ahead. My journey may have been long, but I saw beautiful sceneries along the way. And maybe that's the beauty of this journey. Sometimes the delays you cry about today become the testimonies you proudly tell tomorrow. So today, if there's one thing I want people to remember from my story, it is this. Not every journey moves at the same pace, but every step still matters. Failure is not the end, and sometimes the longer road shapes you into the person you were always meant to become. To everyone here who supported us, our mentors, families, friends, and loved ones, thank you for believing in us, even during the moments we struggle to believe in ourselves. To my aunts and kuyas, though they're not here, thank you for carrying me through the years when I felt lost and tired. Thank you for never making me feel like a burden. Your love and support carried me through this journey. To the man who stayed beside me through all these delays and disappointments and uncertainties, thank you for loving and supporting me in ways I never imagined I would be. Your presence became one of my safe places during a season when I felt overwhelmed. To my devotional families, thank you for the worship and prayers that kept my faith alive. To my study buddy and one of my closest friends who shared the same seasons with me, thank you for making those days bearable as I became there. Thank you for understanding without needing explanation. Salamat sa pagbantay kay Max Pagalaw. And to all my friends who quietly supported and rooted for me in their own ways, maraming salamat. To my mom and dad, I hope I made you proud. See you on the resurrection morning. And to anyone still fighting for their dreams, especially those who feel delayed or left behind, your story is not over yet. Some journeys simply take longer. But that does not make them any less meaningful. Today, I stand before you not as someone with a perfect story, but as someone who kept growing despite every setback. And by God's grace, here we are. We made it. To all my fellow newly licensed physicians, congratulations to us. We carry not only knowledge, but also humility, compassion, resilience, and faith as we serve our future patients. Today is not just the end of a long journey, it is the beginning of a greater